You mean okay? So I think you were asking role holders, right? For role holder, um, I can't give further information, but when we take snapshot, we will make announcement for it. Okay, so already the time for our AMA. Yeah, all participants will get 150 XP. And for sure, there will be a red packet. So okay, let's get started. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to join our today's AMA. And as I mentioned last week, we talked about the RWA market and also our pipeline investment pipeline, GPU and robotics, and also analyzed a bit our financing models and our on-chain mechanisms, etc. And today we will talk more about our product as it will be upcoming very soon. And yeah, again, so yeah, it's Lambert who joined us and who will help us unpack the logic behind our product and how all this fit into Gaib's long-term RWAI5 vision. Hello, Lambert.
Hello, Haley. Thanks for having me in today's town hall. Yeah, I love to share.
Thank you, Lambert. And yeah, because we have many new users since the campaign we just launched. So yeah, please
Really?
introduce yourself a bit. Yeah, I think we got like more than at least I didn't track the data, but at least like 10,000 new users joined in our server.
That's great news. Yeah, to those new audience, my name is Lambert. I'm from the research team at Gaib. So normally during every Sunday, I will be with Haley together to do the global town hall. And each week we will try to cover different topics which will related to our products, AI, and robotics. Yeah, welcome to join us.
Yeah, thank you, Lambert. Yeah, Lambert is with us every Sunday. Yeah, so okay. So yeah, let's get into our today's topic. Firstly, which is the most important topic, which is our AID and SID. And for many of our users, as we talked a lot about AID and SID months ago in our MA, and most of you know that AID is AI synthetic dollar, and we always say AID is anchored to USD. And actually, still many users stay confused why we don't say AID is stablecoin or what's the difference from AID and the general stablecoins in our industry. So Lambert, can you share a bit on this point?
Sure, love to share. So first, AID, as Haley just mentioned, which is synthetic dollar. AID is actually fully backed by the U.S. Treasury, and I mean the value of AID is pretty close to stablecoin like USDT or USDC. So which means when our mainnet is ready, user can exchange their stablecoin like USDT or USDC and other accept stablecoin for AID at 1-1. That's about AID. But AID itself, you can recognize it as an entry point to our portfolio because holding AID on won't generate any yields. So to earn yields, need to stake to have an SAID. So SAID, which is token. So if you stake, which means you gain direct exposure to our portfolio, and you will have the ownership or beneficial ownership our portfolio. So it's yield bearing. So the value of SID appreciate over time as our portfolio gain returns, just like regular funds, you know. So the actual value of SID will depends on the net asset value of our portfolio. For example, Today, if our portfolio include $100 after a year, the total value of our portfolio or net asset value of our portfolio reach 120, which means from now, if you like to unstake, when you like to unstake your ICID, means one ICID can exchange for 1.2 AID. So that's how you generate yields because the value of ICID appreciate over time. Yeah, I hope this can give you some sense about our product.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks so much. With this example, I think our users can understand the difference from AID and SID better. If any of you have a question on it, you can leave in the chat, and once we see it, we'll answer. And yeah, just as Lambert mentioned, so I think we can understand that it as AID is designed purely for stability, while SID is a yield-bearing token, yeah, and which will appreciate over time. Yeah. So here I also would like to explain a bit more since some of our users sometimes they would ask me, so what is AID alpha? So actually AID alpha is the alpha version of our AID, our main product. So to help you understand it easier, you can regard it as AID alpha is like the test net and AID is our main net. Yeah. So and surely right now you deposit and you hold AID alpha tokens, you also will get the yield. And besides the spice point. Okay, and Lambert, so to let's dive deeper into this because for many DeFi users, they might more similar with Ethena or Lido. So if we can compare Gaib's AID and SID to these two projects, I think it will also help better our users to understand it. Maybe you can share some of your insight and
Sure.
let me share my screenshot. I just downloaded the table. Give me one sec. Okay, here. So let me okay, yeah, this is the right page.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is Jacob made this right?
Yeah. Of course, you can just yeah follow your logic. Yeah, this chart I just want
Yeah,
to
sure.
show this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me explain it in this way. So for the USD and the ICUSD from Ethena, I mean to recognize the differences between AID and USD, number one, which is how they stabilize their value. That's the first things. Because for Ethena, they use delta neutral strategies to stabilize the value and make USD the value is pretty close to their USDT or USDC. I mean, even though 2 weeks ago they have some they pack issues, but now I think they are fine. But AID is different. AID is fully backed by the U.S. Treasury. So U.S. Treasury, which is the most liquid and stable and reliable investable product in the world. So which means the value of AID is more stable compared to USDE because we and also speaking about the STEs from Lido, they use cryptocurrency as backings, but you have to admit that in crypto market is quite volatile compared to like traditional investment product like US Treasury. So AID is fully backed by the US Treasury. That's how made it stable. The second part will be the yield source. So again, AID don't generate any yields, but SID's yields is from our portfolio including 30% of T-bills plus 70% of AI infrastructure financing deals. In other words, yields for SID is from real-world AI yields, but for Ethena or from Lido, they come from different place. Like for Lido, it's from staking, right? Ethena is more from the fee between the feature and but so anyhow it's just come from different yield source. I think that's differences.
Okay. Yeah. So I would say comparing to Ethena and Lido, so ID and SID is would be more safer because it's backed by real world asset. Instead, like the Ethena or Lido, they more backed by the cryptocurrency. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be the main difference. But we make this comparison just for our users who play, I mean, the DeFi opportunities on Ethena and Lido. So you can see actually for the mechanism on Pando, which is not only on Pando, just the AID and the staked AID. You can understand these two better. Okay, so let me see. Okay, yeah, I just explained what is AID alpha and the spice points you can earn from it. And also, yeah, another thing I want to mention before we go to the next part is because the pre-deposit campaign is about to end. So after this campaign, users, what you can do is, okay, I just give you a general idea of what will happen next. So you can choose to convert your ID alpha tokens into into your stable coins if you want. And of course, your spice point will be remained. Even you swap your ID alpha token to your stable coins. But if you don't swap it, your ID alpha token will be automatically swapped to our AID tokens. And yeah, that's what will happen next. But for further details, still need to wait for the official announcement. Yeah, that's about what will happen in the next step. And also, as the transparency has been one of Gaib's biggest commitment to our users, so I think last 2 weeks ago, we talked about our transparency dashboard. Oh yeah, I forgot this chart. Yeah, yeah, I put it here. Yeah, just to want to let you know that most of you already know our TVL already reached, which is 200 million, and this will be our last cap before our mainnet launches. This is the last one. So basically now there is no way to deposit. Yeah, and so this is basically the information, no, the details of all the assets of all tokens in our vote. You can see that now, like we got most of our funds on ETH chain, and following is Say Network, etc. If you want to track more this data, you can just go over ID website. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this will be the topic we are going to talk about, the transparency dashboard, because the data already updated. Here for the total, yeah, I will explain a bit. So as you can see, it's more than 200 million. It's basically because we blocked our deposit front end first, and the extra amount basically from the DeFi platform, mainly from Pando. Yeah. So yeah, Lambert, would you like to elaborate more on this transparency dashboard, like how we allocate the funds we got from our users?
So this picture is showing our portfolio, how the allocation looks like. So in the future, it will be, if you want to know where the yields for the SCID come from, you can view this transparency page. So in the future, in this page, we're going to display all the active deals because documented at least 30% to the US Treasury because we can see it as a liquidity buffer. And the remaining 70% will be gradually allocated to the financing deals according to our pipeline. So I mean each new stable coin deposit coming, it will be initially deposited to the T-bills. So that's why you're saying now we have 70%, over 70% of the revenue come from are allocated at the US Treasury. Yeah, but in the future, this ratio is subject to change according to our actually allocations.
I think many in the financial deals still under discussion, and yeah, in the future, more funds will be deployed to the financing deals.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, and in the future, we will have more information showing on our transparency dashboard. Yeah. So there will be proof of reserves. So no worries, because just now many things still under structure. Yeah. So that's why the information is limited. But after we launch our mainnet, there will be more transparency, more transparent data on this website. So yeah, and recently we also seen, because Gaib already had a successful financing model in the tokenized GPUs. So I think last month we already announced that we have another investment pipeline, which is robotics, and so yeah, Lambert, can you share more on it? How does that fit into the broader Gaib ecosystem, please?
Okay, Hallie. Yeah. So thank you, Hallie. So for the robotics side, let's think in this way. Today we have many powerful AI models, right? Like many powerful AI foundation models, like GPT or Gemini or many other models. But eventually, uh, I mean, the AI model is more like brand. If it needs a physical body, it will be robotics or humanoid robots because you have to insert model into a physical body. So that body or that robotics literally help us handling some real daily life. I think that will be the eventual adoption of AI. So from Gen AI, right now we are the most of our using it's Gen AI, generative AI, like the chatbox. The next stage will be agentic AI. So agentic AI can help us execute the task. For example, if you ask him to book a travel trip, then the agent can help you book the hotel, book the flight, help you actually execute the task. Then beyond agentic AI, the final stage will be physical AI. Physical AI just like the AI has a physical body. It can now we have many cleaning robots right in our home. I'm also using. This is a very basic one. In the future, following the advancements in the models plus the manufacturing, we will have more humanoid like robotics are coming out, helping us with many things. Yeah, that's the big picture. And also, you should know that humanoid robots or embodied AI, which is one of the most fast-growing sector in the past several years, majorly driven by the demands for the more productive labor force. So, but however, robotics is still in a very early stage, but it has huge potential in the in growing in the future. That's why Gaib, we're now like to capture the potential of its growth, to capture the yields from robotics. So because ultimate goal for Gaib is we are aiming to bring the real world AI infrastructure on chain. So compute GPU infrastructure is part of the AI infrastructure. So now we expand to robotics. Next step, we may also expand to the energy infrastructure, because for now, think about it. If you're running a AI data centers, one of the major costs or the operational costs will be the electricity cost. That's why in the future we are also thinking to tokenize that part of contract, that part of the future cash flow, and bring that into uh AI's portfolio. So yeah, for now we already have given proven actually track record with GPU financing. Now we are expanding uh to robotics. In the future, we also will include the power infrastructure. So that all those kind of components of the AI infrastructure will be on chain. We're doing this.
Wow. Very excited to hear what you said. Yeah, yeah. As we promised that what we are doing right now is bring AI infra on chain, right? So tokenized GPU is just our first step, and now the second step is robotics, and in the future we will explore more fields. Yeah, let's looking forward to it. And as we mentioned, robotics will be a very very large and promising market. Like, and what's good for us right now is we have partners like Prisma X, OpenMind, etc. We have many famous and very large projects as our partners already in this vertical. Yeah, and this is about our investment pipeline, and also now we are also making lots of efforts on the DeFi integrations to enhance the yield composability. So Lambert, can you also introduce or talk more a bit to let our user knows about what we have done and what we are going to do on the DeFi integrations?
I think DeFi integration is very important because I mean, if you, for example, if you are AID holders, what we are thinking is we like to integrate AID deeply with the DeFi ecosystem. Because we have to satisfy different risk appetite our users. Of course, you can choose stake and to have SID and earning the AI yields. That's the first option, right? That's one of the utilities of AID. But also, we are integrating with Pendle, right? Now we are also we have already integrated with Pendle, right? Here depends on your risk appetite. And also we in the future will integrate with a Morpher, because for now maybe in the future you can use AID as collateral and borrow against like USDT or USDC. That's the things we will try to expand in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. In the future, we will have more DeFi integrations on more chains. Yeah, and maybe multi-yield optimization, etc. Yeah, let's looking for it after our mainnet launches, and let's see what more DeFi protocols we will bring to our users. Okay, yeah. And since we have been talking a lot, I will check later if I think. Oh, maybe let me check now if our users have any questions, because I see already more than 200 messages here. And also, Lambert, please help me check if anyone asked anything.
I saw a question. After TJE and midnight, does Gaia plan to introduce voluntary lockup option for ISA, where user can lock their funds for fixed period exchange for half? Well, actually, you know what? This is a good question. Uh, uh, what I could say. I mean, let's wait for the final announcements. Yeah, this question you are asking is also we have been doing some internal discussion based on that. That's a good question.
Yeah, since
Yeah,
yeah,
very good question. Yeah.
yeah, we need to be very, very accurate. So please wait for the final announcement. Yeah. Okay. If any new questions, just in case if we missed your question, you can just send again. Wow. I think I just said we got 200 messages here, but actually it's like more than 600. Okay, I just see one AID mainnet and Gaib mainnet are the same thing, right? So I think here the concepts you are confused is AID is our product and Gaib token is our governance token. Yeah. So when we say mainnet will be launched, which means our product will be launched, and
Yeah, when
token
talking
our
about
governance.
metrics. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to explain the same thing. Yeah, and the governance token is Gaib token, and that's also what we will do airdrop to our contributors. Okay. What will go first? So yeah, for these questions, please let's stay tuned for the final announcement. But what I can tell is they will be very close. Okay, I see Lambert also answered the question when tokenomics. Yeah, so probably will be next week. We are do the final 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 touch up.
Sup, Ailey, sup, Lambert. How are you doing today?
Yeah, great. Hi, Raymond. Oh, you just jumped on the stage. Yeah. You have any
I'm
questions?
sorry. Next time, I would raise my hand. That would be better.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I didn't see the town hall this page, so I just heard a voice comes out. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah, next time I should raise my hand, then you accept me. I know. Just like etiquette. Yeah. So, uh, I actually wanted to ask a question. Is it's actually a question everyone is asking. Some folks are saying they heard that the snapshot for Spice Points is 25th of October. And I don't know, I just want to confirm if it's true, because based on my speculations, I was thinking that the Spice Points is gonna end by the end of October, like probably 31st or 30th. So I just wanted you to give clarification on that.
Uh, no. So because you just mentioned Spice Point is going to end by the end of October. So for the exact date, we need to wait for the official announcement. It's not necessary to be 25th, probably earlier than 25th. Because yeah, just as what we mentioned in the official announcement is by the end of October, instead of at the end of October, or like we didn't say like it's 31st October. We didn't say that. Yeah, so
Okay.
for the exact date, need to wait for the announcement.
Thanks, Ailey. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to ask.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ellie.
Oh, hi, Tora. Oh, you are also here. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm fine. I'm good.
So you also want to raise any questions?
Yeah. No, not
Yeah,
not
please go
question
ahead.
actually. There's issue with spamming. So we want to encourage members to make meaningful conversation. So the spamming is quite a lot. You understand? So we want to encourage members to make meaningful conversation while talking.
Okay, so it's like a warning to our users here.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yes,
Because you
because
care so much. Yeah,
yeah,
you care
yeah.
about so much of our community. Because we are pre-TGE, so there are many users talking in the Freeman chart and maybe talk something not very valuable. So yeah, I see your concern, but since we can't judge them, or we can't say maybe they just want to have some casual talk. So yeah, but it would be good if you can talk more about our product, and because we need a real contributor. But of course you can talk any topics you want. We won't say we will limit it, but we do expect you can focus more on what we are doing and what we are going to launch. Thank you, Toria.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, if some of you prefer talking on Telegram, you can also talk there. We have subgroups for each regions. And also, like Toria will share lots of news in the general group. You can also engage with it. Sometimes she will give away some XP. Yeah. And also can help you level up your tiered roles in the Discord. Okay, so yeah, I think here I will ask another question and want to see how Lambert look into it. Is how do AID and SID and transparency framework and also different pipelines tied into Gaib's bigger vision? Lambert, can you share a bit of your insight on this one?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. The network. Yeah. Can you repeat?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's more like a sum up. Yeah, I do want to know how you see the how AID, SID, and the transparency framework and different pipelines we are working on tie into Gaib's bigger vision.
Bigger vision. Oh yeah. So for now, I think we are in the future we will expand into more AI infrastructure. Like as I just mentioned, the GPU and robotics they are just beginning. In the future, we'll also expand to power infrastructure. And also we will also expand the utility of AID to make it deeply with more DeFi application. Also transparency, yeah, we will make it as much as we could, so people know where the money has been allocated. Yeah, I think that's the goals.
Okay. Yeah, thanks so much, Lambert. Yeah. And because right now Gaib's core positioning is RWAI5, which also differentiates us with the other project. We are like in the intersection of real world assets, DeFi, and AI, and also you can say stable coins because AID anchored to USD. And we also, like we have mentioned, our model is built on 3 layers, like the asset layer, which is like GPU and robotics, and the capital layer, which we mentioned our product like AID, SID, this dual token structure, and also shared about our ecosystem layers, like we have many partnerships. I just mentioned like Prisma X, OpenMind, and also GMI, which the CEO of GMI is also one of our co-founders. So you can see we have many resources in this industry, and that's why we kind of like the pioneer beyond the other similar projects. Yeah, that's it. And let me see. I think that's pretty much we want to talk about for today's AMA. And Lambert, do you have anything you want to add?
I think it's everything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I see we have almost 300. Okay. Before we end, let me take the final look into the chart. See any question. So I see one ask. Need some hint on the time when Galaxy Starboard will end. When it will end, to be honest, I don't know the time, but it will be before the airdrop, because the prize pool, I mean the prize, all the rewards are in our Gaib token. So yeah, before we announce the airdrop, I think the news will come before or at the same time. Okay, any other questions? If I deposited to AID with 2 wallets, hope I will be able to submit that for my rewards. Sorry, actually, I didn't get your question. If you deposited with 2 wallets, you will have your price points, and maybe the future airdrop. Yeah, the future airdrop will be sent to your 2 wallets. Okay, I think that's pretty much for today. Okay, see one last question. I have 2 NFTs. Is the utility pair token or role based? For the utility of our NFTs, also need to wait for the official announcement. Yeah, we will disclose it. No more campaigns after final spice. For the pre-deposit campaign, if it ends, the next step is a mainnet. So before that, there will be no more deposit campaign, I would say, or sorry, pre-deposit campaign. So maybe after our mainnet, there will be some other campaigns. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all for today. And let me send out the Binance Red Packet. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, get yourself prepared. I'm about to share it. Okay, it's out. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Lambert. Thank you so much to join us again and share your insights.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
and yeah, you too, and see you next week. And you can leave the MA to me now. Thank you. Bye bye.
Ali. Thank you.
Okay, let me check who is the luckiest guy today. Red packet. Okay, it's for playing.
Sorry.
Wow, I see someone got 2.1 dollars. Congrats. Hi Raymond, I can't hear your voice actually.
Okay.
I see
Is that
you are talking.
yeah? Yeah, sorry. Probably my internet connection is bad.
Okay, so yeah, you have anything want to
Sorry, I'm sending one message to you now. Currently. Shut up, Siri.
or Raymond, if you have anything want to talk in this MA, or maybe you can type.
Yeah, okay, sure. Give me a sec.
Okay, I see someone ask, we will
Someone asked
lose
a
our.
question actually. Can you? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Raymond. Please go ahead, or maybe you can wait me 1 minute, because I just saw one question. You won't you no you won't lose your principal. You won't lose your stable coins. Uh, if you maybe forget to convert your AID alpha to AID token, what will sorry, to your stable coins, what will happen is your AID alpha tokens will be converted to AID tokens. Yeah. So and it's 1-to-1. You got no lose. So yeah, Raymond, if you want to say something, I think you can open your mic.
Nah, kindly, I already sent it. I already sent it to the mods channel. Kindly check the mods channel. And aside that, someone also asked that would the NFT, I think this is a general question, like they have been asking through the week. So I'm just trying to recap and ask everything so you can give answers to the listeners. Would the NFT give them any guide token, like in terms of airdrop or something, since the NFT holds exclusive perks?
Sorry, 1 sec. Let me find your message. Sorry, so you just mentioned, you just asked about the NFT, right? The utility of NFT.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So yeah, for this question, I have explained that for the utility of our NFTs, we need to wait for the future final official announcement. Yeah, because right now, any information I give won't be accurate. Yeah. So I prefer let's stay more accurate. I don't want to like give you some expectation which probably won't happen. So yeah, this is not good. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I see.
Thanks,
I see
Adi.
someone
Thanks.
says because USDT in Europe is restricted. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I will do like the previous weeks. I will send USDC. Yeah, because I just used up my
Okay.
USDC. That's why. That's why I send USDT these 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, I will get some USDC for our following AMA. Okay, and hope all of you have a very good Sunday and hope to see you next week and with some more exciting news. Bye bye.